Hey, Amanda here, and I did a video recently showing how I use my monthly notes page in my ERIN CONDREN planner. And I was asked to do like a mock Plan With Me, the same setup, to show how exactly I use it. So that's what I'm going to do for you guys today. So this is just an old note page from last year's ERIN CONDREN. I'm going to go in and just give it a little bit of a header since the current ERIN CONDREN has a header. And I'm going to use some stickers from the SunshineStickerCo because I actually just have them out next to me. I just did a mock plan with me using them. So I'm going to write on here, monthly finances. And I'm going to base this on what mine looks like this month, only kind of fudge the numbers a little, so that you guys don't know all about my financial life. Not that it really matters. I highly doubt you guys are going to be like stalking my finances. So the first section I want to put in, and I need a little header, here we go, this is what I'm looking for, are bills and expenses. But I might just write bills because this is a tinier header. So, bills. And then we'll add in some dot stickers to create a checklist, or just a list really, not necessarily a checklist. And I've got a lot going on financially right now, so we're going to go ahead and put a bunch, and I'll just fill in as we go. Need some more dots. Okay, so here are some of the things that I have in bills. So rent, credit card, student loan, this is like heating and energy and stuff like that, electric, car insurance, car repairs that I had to get done recently. We bought a new mattress, and then I also had an extra dot that I just put a star on since I did just turn 26, so I need to mark that my health insurance is being pulled from my check now. And so you use this for bills and expenses. So expenses like mattress, car repairs, noting that your health insurance is coming out of your check now. And then the way I set this up, which is what I think the viewer was looking for, is by adding a date, adding how much is due, and then adding how much I paid. So I'm just going to go in and kind of fill in with the dates I used for this month and then fudge the numbers because, I mean, that's what I did. So over here I'll put the date I'm paying it. And it usually coordinates with a date I'm paid. Okay. This one gets an odd date because it's not released till that time of the month. My car repair payment got split, so paying one a little bit at one part and one at the other. And then the cost of the mattress, obviously I'm paying half. We ordered from QVC. You could only use one credit card. You can't say, take half from this and half from that. So, and we're doing the flex pay thing too. So I just don't have a date to put there. But in the next column, I'll put what the whole, I'll show you guys. So over here, obviously I pay half the rent because me and Austin both live here. So let's say it's just $1,200. And so we'll put $600 is what is due, and then $600 is what I paid. So maybe you guys are getting that. Let's say I owe $1,000 on the credit card, and I pay, I don't know, $200. So next month, I'll write I owe $800, and I'll put what I paid. You know, I think you guys are getting it. Let's say there's $20,000, which is more than what I owe, but it's just a nice rounded number. And let's say I paid $300. And then if you want it, you still have space, so you can write what is owed for these continuous bills, the debt bills. Over here, you can write what's still owed after you pay. So that's also an idea. I just continued one in next month's spread. So our BGE bill is never high in the winter because a lot of bills are covered by our apartments. Like the heating and stuff is covered by the apartments. That's part of our rent, whereas we're just paying for electric, really. So I pay all of that. Car insurance. I can put the real number there, that doesn't really matter. Then, let's see, car payment. And obviously I haven't paid these yet on the 12th, because while I'm recording it's not the 12th yet, but I'm just filling in so you guys get an idea. And then the new mattress, I'll probably give Austin money for that because we used his credit card on the 26th since I'm going to be paid that day. And the full cost of it, let's just say, is $1,500. That's a rounded number. And I'll probably give him, I don't know, $300. So that's how I use the bills and expenses section. The next section I have is for income. And I count all income on this section. And you'll see what I mean in a second. And so I usually put 4 dots because I don't usually have more than 4 different incomes in one month. I mean, I can get up to 3 paychecks in a month, and then I usually have the check from Google for YouTube. This month it was a little different, and I'll show you. So, paycheck, which I'm sure you've gathered by now is on the 12th and the 26th. And I'll just make up a number. I'll put whatever it was. So let's just make up a number. I don't even know what my paycheck is anymore now that I'm getting health insurance. And then Google, which is my YouTube check. And that usually comes around the 21st of the month. And right now it's not more than $200 ever, really. So let's just put 180. Let's say that's a guesstimate. And then this month I'm also getting an EBATES check. If you aren't signed up for EBATES, you need to. The check gets cut on the 15th, and I think it's being mailed to me. And I don't know, it's a big one this time. Let's just guess. I don't think it's 200, but that's a good guesstimate. And I also just grabbed some stickers because I thought it would be cute to just add some pizzazz to this little section. There you go. And so that's how I mark my income, where it's from, when it comes in, and how much it is. And you can always do like a total here if you wanted. I usually don't, but you could if you wanted to. So then the next section, and I keep this right next to the income, is savings. I could put another little cutesy sticker there. And so this would be exactly the same. 4 dots. Because if I'm paid 4 times a month, there's only 4 chances to put money in the savings, right? In theory. So you only put 4 dots. And then for this, I just put the date and how much I put in there. And then you can always use the bottom dot, or you can do a total and just put the total of what you already have in your savings. So let's just fudge it out for you guys since I fudged out everything else. And I also forgot I grabbed this cute little pig to put there. Sometimes I decorate these pages, sometimes I don't. It's not the biggest deal to decorate it since it's really a purely functional type thing. And then I have 2 other sections. The first being a goals section, and let's just put these dots down. I usually do 4 for this because, I mean, how many financial goals can you have month to month? Although you can repeat goals. If you didn't get to meeting one of them, you can always repeat goals. There's nothing wrong with that. We're all human here. We can't be perfect. We don't always get things done in the manner in which we would like them, or the timeline in which we would like to get them done. So, nothing wrong with that. And if you have a checklist, like a heart checklist or something that lines up with the lines of the pages, you can always use that instead of using dots. But I have all these dots and I never use them, so I like using them here. So you have your monthly financial goals and your monthly financial to-dos. So I'm going to fudge these ones too. Let's say your goal is to pay off credit card, and that's definitely one that can go month to month, and to spend very little on Etsy. We all know that one. That was definitely a goal for me. And then to prep all meals, so you're not eating out very much. I mean, you might not meet that goal, but as long as you try. And then another goal was to buy a new mattress, which we actually did this month, which was really cool. Felt so adult. And then for to-dos, oh god, let me make sure I'm still recording. Yes, okay. To-dos, these are things that you need to do, basically, that relate to your money. So for me, that would be like cancel subscription or something. I don't need to cancel any subscriptions right now. Or let's say you have one card on a subscription account and you want to change it to a different card. So like change WANTABLE. I don't need to do this personally. I did this last month. Payment info. Because me personally, I had a lot of my beauty subscriptions and stuff when I was doing all that on my credit card, and if I'm trying to pay off the credit card, it doesn't make sense to keep them on there, right? So you move it to your bank card. That way your credit card's not racking and racking and racking up. So this is just how I do it, and this is how I plan it out. I guess I'll use the rest of these little money stickers as like decorative elements. Just throw them in on here. There we go. So this is how I use it. I'd love to know if you guys are doing something different. I don't put labels at the top just because I know exactly what I'm doing. If you feel the need to put labels, go right ahead. You've got a couple extra lines here, so you totally could. I don't know if that would work so well on the monthly notes page, because I'm looking over at my other planner, my one I'm actually using, and it looks like all the lines are taken up. It looks like they're a little further spaced out, but you know, do how you need to. Maybe you don't have this many expenses monthly, or you only get paid once monthly, or you know, customize it to how you want. But this is how I use it personally, and then it's great to put all of these numbers too when it's a bill that is slowly going down, when it's like a debt, because I find that if you see when you go to check your account next month that your student loan still says $20,000 and that money was taken out of your account, you know to call and vet out the issue and find out what happened. So I don't know, I like writing all this down. So if you enjoyed this video, you can give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them down below. And if you'd like to stick around for a while, hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye!